Am I the a-hole for having an opinion on my boyfriend paying his son's entire medical bill? My boyfriend and I have been dating for just over a year. We have talked about marriage and both want to be married. He has a co-parenting relationship with his son's mom. They get along well enough to care properly for their son and put his best interests first, which is great. Their son recently needed a medical procedure done. He told me he was going to pay the entire medical bill. Their parenting plan dictates that he pays 70% of the bill and she pays 30%. She doesn't work. She stays home with their son. He pays $800 in child support every month. He does not claim his son on taxes. He is independent and pays for all his living expenses. She lives at home with her parents and doesn't have nearly as many living expenses as he does. The court took all this into account when approving the parenting plan. I calmly told him that it bothers me that he's paying the entire medical bill. He got upset and told me it shouldn't bother me. It wasn't my business, and he can spend his money how he likes. It led to a fight. I said he shouldn't be financially supporting his ex past what is required, which I realize now is not really fair or accurate. His intent wasn't to financially support his ex. He just wanted to provide for his son and minimize his son's chance of having to go to daycare. He thought if he paid the whole bill, his son's mom might stay home with him for longer, since she had just recently mentioned maybe getting a job. I spent another day thinking about it. Then I tried to have another conversation with him about it. I started by saying I know I don't have any say in it right now, as we are only dating, but I think it's important to have these conversations before getting married, as we would share finances. I said I could only think of 2 reasons he should pay the entire medical bill. 1, he knows she can't afford to pay her 30%, so his son won't get the level of care he needs, or 2, he knows for certain she will decide to get a job if she has to pay her 30%, meaning his son will have to go to daycare. I said she is also responsible for paying her son's medical expenses. That's what child support is for, and that's what the court approved. Then I asked for his thoughts, and if he could think of another reason he should pay the whole bill. He didn't think of anything, but it led to another fight. In the middle of fighting, he suddenly did a 180, agreed with me, and said I was right. I told him I didn't just want him to tell me what he thinks I want to hear, but he said I made good points, and that he just had an open mind. Since then, our relationship has seemed off. It feels like he resents me for sharing my opinion. It came up in another argument when he was trying to get me to change my mind. It was presented as an I did this for you, so you should do this for me type of thing. I worry that my perspective on this situation is biased. I am a single mom and fully independent. I worry that I was just being jealous. Am I the a-hole for having an opinion on this?